Welcome back to another episode of Stay on Target. I'm your host, Dustin. Thanks for tuning in with us tonight. And especially coming to us, welcome to our Star Wars Santa Christmas Eve special. We are glad you could make it, and we hope you are all having a very Merry Christmas Eve. Speaking of people who can make it, we have a very special guest with us tonight, and somehow we were able to get him to carve out a few minutes to chat with him before he delivers presents to the rest of the galaxy. So we are just very excited to welcome to the show, Star Wars Santa.
Hello there. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. We're so excited that you're able to come to us, especially on Christmas Eve. It's your busiest time of year. How busy are you? Are you flying around there?
So busy. We visit with thousands and thousands of kids before Christmas, and of course tonight is the big night. And I'm going to be, flying all the way around the world. We take little short breaks so the reindeer can get refreshment. Santa gets cookies every stop, but the reindeer they need some water and refreshment too. So I have to stop every now and then, let the reindeer get a little nourishment, and then back on the rooftops we go.
Oh man, yeah, wow. So you are a busy man. Well, thank you so much. We will get right into things, but before we do, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your frenemies about us, because with all of us together, we can make Star Wars
butter.
And by butter, we mean better if you're new here. Thank you for tuning in. But also we have with us tonight, Dan the pilot. He's already flying the ship. What's up, Dan?
Hey, not much. I'm excited to be here. This is a special night. I'm smiling from headphone ear to headphone ear. That's right.
That's just the way we like you.
Absolutely.
And we also have the fact checker with us. What's up, fact checker?
I'm also very excited as well.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I know. I have been gushing about this ever since that we could get Star Wars Santa on. I've been so excited, and I might fumble my words because speaking to Star Wars Santa is an honor and a privilege. And I also just want to say, if you haven't already, definitely go to his channel, like, comment, subscribe on all of his videos, and just have a blast over there. He does such great work. He has such good, jolly takes on everything Star Wars, and he's just fun to watch and listen to everything he does. So definitely go over there right after this and do all those things that I said. So we are excited to get into things. I have a lot of questions for you. So we're gonna jump right into it. And I see there, actually before, I see Peanut is with you as well.
Oh, Peanut is here visiting. Yes, she wants attention. So I every now and then she wants a pet, or she trying to pick my earbud out of my ear. So yeah, Peanut's here hanging out. You'll hear her talking from time to time.
Oh man, we love
she
Peanut.
Wants attention.
Peanut is a legend in our book. So
right.
Just like you.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you could be on the show. So we're gonna get right into these questions. The first question we got for you: What got you started as Star Wars Santa? What made you want to do it?
Oh, so it came out of Last Jedi, and I liked it, and I was happy. And then I saw like all the negative backlash to it, and I was engaging with folks online, going to different YouTube channels and going to different Discord channels, interacting with folks, and constantly running into the same issues over and over again. And thought, well, I'd like to maybe get my voice out there.
Yeah.
And Josh at the Den of Nerds kind of said, do it. So I did.
Nice.
So here I am.
Well, that's awesome. Well, we're glad you did. Because maybe you can bring us some more Star Wars sequels jolliness, because I think we need it as well, because we might have been some of the dissenting voices on that. So please don't put us on the naughty list for that. But,
put him on the naughty list.
We definitely liked elements of that. We always try to be as fair and balanced here as possible and look at the positives versus the negatives, in our opinion. But the fun thing about Star Wars and why we love talking Star Wars is because everybody has a different opinion, and all opinions are welcome, and we can have a discourse about it. That's what makes talking about Star Wars fun. So
Exactly. exactly. And I'm the same way. I don't have enough energy in my life to just focus on negatives.
Yeah.
I focus on the positive. My wife gives me a hard time about it because you're always walking around with those rose-colored glasses on. Well, my life's better that way. I like it.
That's
No, I
cool.
think that's a great way to live, and I wouldn't
Mhm.
want Santa any other way.
That's absolutely right.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a great answer there. We were kind of the same way. We thought we'd put our voice out there as well. So we're glad that you did it. It's been fun to cover Star Wars. So we'll continue here. Since you are Star Wars Santa, what's your favorite time of year?
Oh, winter is always my favorite. So all the Burr months, we say September, October, November, December. The Burr months are our favorite. My wife and I got married October 30th. We take vacation at the end of October. We love the fall weather. And then as we go into winter, here in central Ohio, we normally get our first snow in the middle of November, end of November. So we get snow, we get fall colors, get cool, fresh air. It's great.
You get the full 4 seasons there, which is nice. But
Now,
yeah,
I tell you, it's tough. From Thanksgiving to December, there's so little sleep that it's rough. Because additional to being Star Wars Santa, I have a full-time job and I'm a real bearded Santa Claus. I go throughout Central Ohio visiting different retail places or country clubs or businesses or homes, visiting kids as Santa Claus.
Mhm.
And so I'm
Wow.
doing that in
Wow.
the evenings and weekends. I got up at 5 o'clock yesterday morning, and I didn't get back until after 7:30 last night. Just
Wow.
go. We saw 550 people between 8:30 and 2:30
Wow.
yesterday.
goodness. Wow.
So with a little
Wow.
over 100 people an hour.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Crazy.
Bringing a
Yeah.
lot of joy to a lot of kids, a lot of people.
Well,
It's fantastic.
Wow.
Fantastic.
You
Wow.
gotta love it for sure in order to do it, which is awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're glad that you do
Amazing.
that. You bring. I just like that you're bringing joy to the Star Wars community, and you're bringing joy to kids around the world, and
It really does a
everywhere.
lot for me. And I've shared with my folks. They know that I have some mental health issues. I deal with depression, and I'm on treatment for that. And being able to be Santa Claus during the season helps with my own personal mental health, as well as all those kids, all those families. It's a bright light in my life. So very thankful for it.
Yeah, I have heard that sometimes if you're struggling with something, it's good to get out there and serve in a way and help others, because that can help you overcome. So that's fantastic that you talk about those things. You're not afraid to talk about those things. I think that is very important in today's age and society. And so not only are you bringing joy, you're also bringing awareness to that, which is great. You were just
Thank
killing on all fronts, and I'm just excited that we were able to have you come on the show and carve out a little bit of time
In the
and-
busiest time
in the
of
busiest
year.
time of
Yeah.
year.
Seriously,
Yes,
yeah.
which we will have to have
telling
you
you.
back on another time. I just want to say that here and now.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But anyway, I got more questions. We're gonna keep moving. So this is a big one. All right.
Uh-oh.
What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
Oh, I'm an original trilogy guy. So 1977, I was 10 years old. July of 77, I turned 10 years old. My mom and dad took me to the movies and I saw Star Wars. And so that's when I fell in love with it. Empire Strikes Back's my favorite,
Ooh,
Um,
yes.
but the original trilogy will always be the number one for me. There's nothing close. That's Star Wars. Everything else is bonus content and it comes with varying degrees of enjoyment.
Oh, that's a great take. I think we would agree with you here on all of that. And I like how you said bonus content. That can give us a little bit better I think output when we come to other Star Wars content. That's a great way to look at
The
it.
perfect kind of perspective.
Well,
Yeah.
because the original, the prequel trilogy, I went into Phantom Menace so excited, and
Yeah.
I think my experience with the prequels mirrors a lot of people's experience with the sequels. Right? I went to Phantom Menace, I came out like, wow, that was new Star Wars, and then I was like, there's some things I don't like, but I like this Star Wars. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then Attack of the Clones came along, and I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. It's just not good. I don't like it. I don't like it so much. And then we got to Revenge of the Sith, and like 70% of that movie is a hot mess. And I'm just like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then you get to the end, you're like, okay, I like the end. Sort of.
Sort of. Yeah.
Until Padme dies. And then I don't like it again. I'm angry. Then I was like,
Yeah.
and so I had to deal with that and come to terms with it and figure out, well, how can I enjoy Star Wars? And the prequel trilogy is important. It's a really important part of the story. There's some good stuff in there. How do you get through something that you dislike so much to get the gold out of it, right? You got to dig through everything to take the positive and then be able to go back and rewatch them and enjoy the saga without getting so mad.
Well, I hear you. There's definitely some execution issues when it comes to the prequel trilogy, and we're definitely not afraid from saying that. It hit me at the right time because I was just a kid. So I've always said with the prequels that the story is there, like it's a good story, but the execution was lacking in a lot of ways for me personally. But so I like your take on it, and I think I'm more like that when it comes to the sequels. So I'm gonna have to figure out what you went through to be able to watch those sequels again without getting angry or upset about it.
Yeah, it's important. And my youngest daughter, the prequels are her favorite. She's in her mid-20s, and she's like, Dad, I don't understand. These are better than the original trilogy.
Whoa.
They're
Wow.
just meh.
Whoa.
And I'm like, kid, you're killing me.
Yeah, that's still a bit of blasphemy in my opinion. Original trilogies are always going to be the prime.
Me too. And she's my kid. So what do you do?
I know you love her anyway. Yeah.
No, that's totally
Right.
fine. That's totally fine.
Right.
Everybody has their opinion.
She would say, hey, Dad, can we sit down and watch some Star Wars? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And guess what? Back to the prequels. We go, you're killing me, kid.
Yeah.
Watch the original trilogy. She's like, nah, they're boring.
Whoa.
Go to your room.
Exactly.
I love that.
Man.
I love that perspective though about the your perspective, having seen the original Star Wars before it was A New Hope in the theater, and at that age, I mean, is there a more prime age? I'm sure when you see 10-year-olds now, they're full of life. Their dreams are gigantic, and to see something like Star Wars on the big screen, I've heard, and you can speak to it, it just changed people's lives, and for the better.
Such a mind-blowing moment. I was just the perfect age.
Yeah.
And when you get in and the Tantive 4 goes by, you're like, oh, there's a spaceship, sighting, and it's being shot at. You're like, oh, it's being shot at. And then we go straight into action. Wow, this is great. And then the destroyer comes over, and then it keeps coming. It keeps coming. You're like, holy smokes, how big is this thing? And it keeps coming. It keeps coming. You don't know. And then finally it comes into full view. And you're like, whoa. And then just from that moment on, your brain there was no reference point to compare it against. Wow. And it was such a new bookmark, right? Like everything that came before, as far as sci-fi went, special effects, any of that, we're so far separated from Star Wars. It was such a new benchmark. You couldn't even imagine what you were seeing. Crazy.
Wow.
It's hard for us to grasp, since we weren't able to see that transition of film, to those special effects back in the day. But I am very excited that they are going to be re-releasing for the 50th anniversary.
Well, that's what's got me super jazzed. Because,
Yeah.
this is the first time in my life since I was 10 years old that I could go back to a theater and see what I fell in love with, like in the form that I saw it when I was 10 years old. And I have the opportunity now to take my kids to see what I saw. And I can't tell you how excited I am for it.
Mm.
Yeah.
it's a highlight of my life. I'm really, really excited for it.
Oh man, I completely agree, and I'm excited to experience it like people did. Like for me,
For the first time, right?
Yeah.
the reason I want to be older is so that I could have seen the original trilogy in theaters. I am very envious of people that were able to experience that in theaters. I just feel like what I've always heard is just like, man, what a life-changing experience it was. And so I'm very excited to experience that again as well and take my kids to it as well. I've already taken them to some of the prequels, but I'm very excited to take them to the original trilogy, which will be fantastic. So.
Well, and maybe Santa, your daughter, will become more of a fan seeing it in theater this time.
I hope so. I hope so. Or at least they could just lie to me. Like, I told them when they were in college. I said, you're going to do things in college that I don't want to know. Just lie.
Just lie.
Don't tell me.
I just don't
wanna
need to know.
It will be digitally remastered, so maybe that'll add the kind of polish that she's looking for, like in the prequels, that extra high quality 4K sheen, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that'll do it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Well, follow-up question. Does Peanut have a favorite Star Wars movie?
Actually, Peanut does go all the time. So she understands Star Wars.
Okay.
Yeah, she's constantly firing shots. Like, okay.
Watch out.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
The chat said Peanut is doing a great R2D2 impression as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, we'll see. She may give you a before we get out of here, but we'll see.
Okay. That's awesome. All right. Well, we have more questions. So we see that you've been building some Star Wars projects. What has been your favorite Star Wars toy that you've built in your workshop?
Well, it had been the HasLab Razor Crest.
Okay.
It's a phenomenal vehicle. It's right over my shoulder, right there.
Oh,
thing
yes.
is incredible.
Ooh.
The detail, all of the tiny parts, the weapons in the weapons locker, just amazing.
Yes.
The features. That ship is that's the one. And then of course I got the cantina. It's right here beside me, but I still like and I love being able to look over here and see the cantina right next to me. It's great.
That's awesome.
But the Razor Crest.
The Razor Crest. Yeah, the Razor Crest, man, that is one. I was sad whenever season 2 happened and they, spoilers for anybody who haven't seen it, but it's been a while, so I think we're safe. But I was very sad when they blew that up. I was like, what?
Yeah.
That was one of the
I know.
amazing characters in the whole show.
Yeah. And to know that he lost that rifle in there too.
Yes.
Like, oh, he lost everything.
I know. All the toys too inside of the toy.
Yes. Yeah.
Come on, man.
The carbonite chamber, his rifle, the whole bit there gone. And so I was really, really happy when I heard he's getting a new Razor Crest in the Mando Grogu movie. And just spoilers, but let me know if you don't want to know.
No, that's
Like,
totally
I know
fine.
a lot.
No,
but
that's
I don't
totally
wanna-
fine. You
I don't want to ruin it.
you spoil away. That's fine. It was in the trailer, so I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Which I was a little confused by that, to be honest, but I am pretty pumped that it's coming back, and I'm hoping that the N1 Starfighter is going to connect to it somehow, because I really
Me too.
like the N1 Starfighter as well.
I hope it does too. There is an opportunity because the escape pod on the top of the Razor Crest could easily be modified to be a docking port for the N1.
Yeah.
And the N1 fit right between the engines on the top there.
Right. And I can understand why he went back to a Razor Crest, because I mean, being cramped in the N1 all the time would get pretty, like, if that's like where you live, that would get pretty old.
And how do you bring back your bounty? Right? If that's
Yeah.
your profession,
Right.
right?
Yeah, that's a
How do you
great.
bring them back? You handcuff them and put them back in the Grogu chamber.
What if they're large? Like a Wookiee
Yeah,
back
they're
there
like-
squished in.
Yeah.
Head against the glass.
Oh, that'd be hilarious in some ways. I hope they explore that in the movie. They're like, we got to get a different ship.
Yeah, you got a big hulking guy all like squished in there, and he's just like,
Oh man, yeah. And the nice thing about the Razor Crest, even in the season, was how well they kind of fleshed out where everything was. I actually really appreciated the Razor Crest for its build design, because even in the Millennium Falcon, sometimes it can be a little confusing of where everything is.
Yeah.
So I liked how they explored the Razor Crest and they showed you like, okay, this is where the refresher is. It's kind of goofy, but this is where, the carbonite chamber is, where all of his guns and everything are, where the cockpit is. I love details like that in Star Wars. What do
nice.
Do you like that kind of detail?
I absolutely love it. And it's funny because there's a history with the Falcon. Right? Like the pieces don't fit together. If you just watch the movies and you'd see like the scenes and try to fit it into the space, it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
So you have to suspend disbelief and be like, well, it does fit. Right. Now I don't care.
Right. It's bigger on the inside than on the outside. It's okay.
Yes. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. And that's kind of Star Wars in general. I think a friend of ours said it's you travel at the speed of convenience, and that's kind of goes for all of Star Wars with a lot of the sci-fi technology and everything that's going on.
It's absolutely true. And when you can embrace that and understand that it's never meant to be a hard science. George Lucas didn't care about that, and so you shouldn't care about it, because if you do, you're going to start to go crazy. There's all kinds of things that, you talk about a plasma sword, right? The lightsaber, and the hilt protects the user from the heat, except if you're burning molten metal and it's melting right next to your face, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
but if the saber itself gets too close to your face and you're fighting and it's hot, like wait
a sec.
Don't put it together. Just don't.
Separate those two in your mind.
Right.
That's a good point.
A hyperspace. Don't think about it.
Right.
It takes you exactly how long the story needs to get there.
Yeah. And that kind of helps move the story progression along too, and what makes it fun. Because if you did go through a lot of those details and have to explain everything, then you would get bogged down too much, I think, when it comes to storytelling. So I can understand why he did that.
Yeah.
But that's a great take. We only got a few more questions, and we're going to move into a game here. The next question is, what's your favorite Christmas Eve cookie? Since it is Christmas Eve, and you get a lot of cookies.
So many kids ask me what my favorite cookies are.
Okay.
As Santa, I get to visit countries all around the world. The cookies in different areas of the world are entirely different. So it's great that you're not eating a chocolate chip cookie from house to house to house to house. You get so sick of chocolate chip cookies, you could never have another one. So I get to try different ones as I go around the earth. That's fantastic. And I always tell kids, I would love to try something that you love. Your favorite cookie. Share that with me. That would be great, because that way I get a sugar cookie, or I get a snickerdoodle, or I get a chocolate chip cookie. Sometimes you get the oatmeal raisin cookies. They're all different. That's a lot better than getting the same cookie house to house. But there is a right answer, and it's irrefutable. There's a right answer to what's the best kind of cookie. Now, you guys know what the best kind of cookie is?
Ooh.
I'm too nervous to answer.
It's irrefutable.
Oh, okay.
They're the warm ones out of the oven.
Oh, yes.
You zoomed out a little bit there, and that's the correct answer.
I like it.
It is the right answer. There's no arguing it.
No. When they're warm out of the oven, it is. They're going in your mouth. That's right.
Right. That's right.
Brilliant.
Well, I wouldn't argue anyway, because you're Santa.
I see somebody mentioned, we like to say the phrase, but it's not like we invented it, but we maybe take credit for inventing it. Wookiee cookies, right? They rhyme, but I know other people have adopted that, and I think maybe you can actually get them somewhere. But
over the lifespan of our channel, we owe a lot of people imaginary Wookiee cookies, because we gave them out indiscriminately so long.
That's right.
So
it was like kudos, but praise, right? Wookiee cookies for you, Wookiee cookies for you. Yeah.
As long as they're warm.
Peanut's killing me.
Yeah,
I don't know if you're hearing her laugh. And
Yeah.
She's cracking me up.
Is she
Yeah,
laughing?
she's laughing too.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
that
hear her.
was
That's
her, yeah.
hilarious. Peanut's the best. Oh my
You're
goodness.
so silly.
All right. Well, I'll follow that up with another question. Because you're having warm cookies, what kind of milk do you prefer?
well, cold milk.
Okay.
There you go.
Warm
Not
milk
out of
is
the oven.
cold milk.
You got to have
Yeah.
the dichotomy.
Chocolate milk is fantastic. I love chocolate milk. Hot chocolate, those are great. Milk, cold milk, not the warm room temperature milk. There's parts of the world that they do like to serve it that way. I prefer the cold kind.
Okay. What about blue milk or green milk?
Oh,
Which
blue
one of
milk is
those?
good. I've had blue milk. Quite good.
Okay.
Yes.
What's your take on green milk?
Well, I've tried that as well down at Galaxy's Edge. I've had
yeah.
the blue milk and the green milk.
Mhm.
They're both good. I prefer blue,
Okay.
but green's okay.
I like how Peanut answered that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
That was awesome. Okay, good. Well, now we know definitive Star Wars Santa likes cold milk, prefers blue milk if he has to choose between those two. So
That's right. But green milk is okay as well.
green milk's okay,
Yeah.
yeah, as long as it's not warm.
Do you guys remember
Exactly.
your favorites?
That's the rule.
Yeah. I think we had it here on the show last year. Fact checker made some for us.
Yeah.
I think I went blue.
Yeah, I think you guys.
Yeah, I think we all
we
went
chose
blue.
blue.
Well, I think I was green.
You were green.
You were green, yeah. Well, you look purple right now, but
That's true.
It
I'm
also
kidding.
kind of depended because like there's the Galaxy's Edge one, but then there's also the ones they released in the stores that were like blue milk. But
Oh,
that was
yeah,
kind of
that's
just
true.
like a vanilla
Yeah, that
blue milk. I didn't
Right.
mind that one, but yeah, I think blue milk was pretty good. And it's iconic. You kind of can't go wrong.
it's original, right? It's like the first
Original.
food you see them eat ever in Star Wars.
Yes, exactly.
It was probably weird to see on the theater as a kid.
Was it? Yeah.
I didn't think about it.
You didn't think about it.
The interesting thing is the cup that he had looked a lot like the old Tupperware cups that we got,
Okay.
that we had at home, right? So I pouring the milk into the drink into the Tupperware cup. I was like, oh, that looks like the one I got at home.
That's kind of fun in some ways too, because it kind of puts you. That's what he was so good about. George Lucas was making it different but still familiar. And even
Yes.
something as simple as that, you probably felt like you were in Star Wars whenever you're pouring something into a Tupperware. You know?
Yeah,
Oh.
like I'm having the same drink that Luke had. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. And that's what I love about George Lucas and Star Wars in general. Something we all love is
Yeah.
just the thing that I think he did the best with it was it inspired all of our imagination. And I just can't get over that because there's just not a day I feel like that goes by that I don't think about something Star Wars in some way that's inspiring my imagination to think of something. So did it do that to you as well whenever you saw it? Did it inspire your imagination?
Absolutely, and it has become part of our everyday lives. It's in TV shows. It's referenced in everything. When I was a kid, the 10-year-old that came home from that movie, you can't help but kind of look at the stars yourself. Right? You're looking in the sky, thinking, "I would like to go on an adventure in an X-wing. That's what I want to do."
Yeah.
You just dream of flying an X-wing in space. How cool is that?
That is so cool. Yeah.
Extremely cool.
Do you think it would handle about the same as the sleigh with all the reindeer?
Well, no. Look, the reindeer are faster and more agile than an
Okay.
X-wing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Hot take.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
no, it's true.
yeah.
It's just true.
I had an argument one time with Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins was convinced that traveling by umbrella was way better. I'm like, no, you're wrong. It's sleigh.
It's
Yeah,
clearly
reindeer.
there almost needs.
Clearly.
It's almost like a time travel situation going on there for how
It is.
many across the galaxy, how many homes you have to visit. That makes sense to me.
Exactly.
But my mind is blown
Exactly.
with
We
it.
have to. We have magic that slows down time for Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a time suspension, and we're able to go into a house, deliver all the presents, get back in the sleigh. We average around 1 to 2 seconds, well, 1.5 seconds per house
Wow.
to get in and out.
Oh my goodness.
That is
Wow.
quick.
That is
Yeah.
that is very quick.
So by the time, if somebody heard something, by the time they heard it, I mean, gone. I mean, it's too late.
You're already gone. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Sound
Right.
Exactly.
amazing.
Well, so it sounds like because our in our galaxy that we have over here somewhat, we have a character named Santava. So it sounds
I've
like
heard.
Santava would not hold up to you, Star Wars Santa, because he flies in a regular X-wing. So I think you got him beat. In
You got him beat.
But
many
X-wing,
ways.
you do have a canopy. There is a downside to the open sleigh.
Okay.
When you're going near light speed through a hailstorm, let me
Ooh.
tell you that you get pelted just a bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's not good.
Your power levels are like over 9,000.
Yes.
Oh man! Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Well, you heard it here first, everybody. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. We got to, I think, the last question. Then we're going to get into this. But who is your favorite Star Wars character?
Oh boy,
If
this
you had
is
to
where
pick
I get
one.
in trouble. This is where you're like, okay, you got to go. It was nice seeing you,
Oh no.
but you got to go.
No,
Uh,
we'll never say that to Santa.
No.
That's right.
so there's different scopes. So my favorite character among all is Ahsoka Tano. I love Ahsoka.
Wow.
Her story arc. She's a fantastic character. Season 1 of the show was a little disappointing to me. I'm very optimistic for season 2, but Ahsoka Tano, love her.
That's your
My
favorite.
favorite
Wow, that's
character
awesome. Yeah.
from the saga movies
Mhm.
is Rey.
Okay,
Yeah, and that's my hot take.
that's a hot take.
Yeah, and that's I've got my Rey shrine up there. I've got a whole shelf of Rey figures.
There you go.
I've got a vintage collection. I've got Black Series. I've got a hot toy from Rise of Skywalker. I've got the little Lego Rays. I've got about 20 Rey figures up there, something like that.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot. That's
Yeah.
definitely sounds like that's one of your favorites for sure.
I've got her lightsaber. The whole thing. I absolutely love her character. She's my favorite from the movies.
If you don't mind me prying a little bit, what about her do you really like? I think I need this to hopefully
Yeah.
start to like her more myself because I struggle with Rey. Not that I don't struggle with the actress. I don't struggle with the way she performs the actress. My only struggle with Rey was the character development. But what about it for you though? Is what about her do you like?
So for me, characters with a very strong moral compass that do good because they're good. I was a huge Superman fan, right? The Boy Scout. They do good because they have a strong moral compass. It's the right thing to do, whether it benefits them or not. They're selfless, sacrificing, and make good decisions to help others. And you see that right off the bat with Rey when BB-8 comes along. She's like, "Yeah, shoot, go away." And then BB-8 gets captured, and she's like, "Nope, we're not having that." So
Right.
rescues BB-8, straightens his antenna, and then puts up with him. Right? And then, okay, I got to get you out, get you back to wherever you need to get. You get to Unkar Plutt, and Unkar Plutt, you see, they establish like she works very, very hard for just a small little biscuit. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
Unkar Plutt offers her more than she could make in a month just by turning over BB-8.
Right.
She's known BB-8 for a hot minute.
Right.
She doesn't know BB-8 from much, but she realizes if she turns BB-8 over, that's not the best thing for BB-8. So she says no. And then self-sacrificing. She gave up meals. Right? She's living a very hard life, but she decided to do the right thing for BB-8. So that establishes it right off the bat.
Yeah.
And then for her character, she just wants she wants to go back to Jakku. She's opposite of Luke. Luke had his head in the stars. He wanted to go to space. He wanted to join the rebellion. He wanted to be part of something. He wanted to go. And you see his progression through the hero's journey. It's fantastic. Luke Skywalker, just wonderful. But Rey, she just wants family. She wants her mom and dad. She wants to be whole. And she gets taken into this journey. And along the journey, she just wants to go back to living her life. And then through that part, seeing that, well, I have a bigger role to play to help these others. Again, kind of not about herself. It's about the needs of the galaxy, the needs of her friends, serving her friends. And to the point where she goes and sees Luke on Octo. He's like, dude, they need you back there. You've got to go back. He's like, no. She's like, well, that's the wrong answer. You've got to go back. And she just pursues him relentlessly, day after day, following him around, saying, you've got to come back. And so you see, as she works through that, and Luke decides to reveal to her why he's not going to come back, she still disagrees with him and says, there's something bigger than you, dude, right? We've got to go do this. So she puts herself in that pod and goes to see Kylo because surely he will see the right. Right? She's naive. She's wholesome from that perspective.
Right. Believing
She
in
gets
good in others.
Gets in that throne room and Snoke just treats her like a rag doll.
Yeah.
She's a puppet and thrown about, completely helpless. Put it on her knees at Kylo's feet. Right? He could have executed, and she was helpless to do anything against it. So she was sacrificed everything, her naiveness, and just to go there and think that she could do that. And then you see by the time she gets to Rise of Skywalker, where she's embraced her role, and she's trying to connect. She's still on this quest to get Luke, or to get to where she can help the rebellion defeat the Empire, with the new order. Whatever,
the First Order. Yeah,
all of that. So it's just a fantastic progression for me to see her go through that. And then at the end, my complaint with Rise of Skywalker is I wanted her to embrace being just Rey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because all along they say Rey who? She says just Rey, and the way that she would say it is like with longing, like something's missing. I'm just Rey, and I wanted her at the end to say, "I'm just Rey." Like, accept it. I'm just Rey. I don't need to be anything else. I'm just Rey.
Yeah.
But of course they didn't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. For sure. I agree with you there on that ending for sure. But I really like how you said it actually does put in a better perspective for me that the Superman angle makes a lot of sense because she's really good at a lot of stuff. And it is hard to write a character who's good and just morally good to have a complicated arc to them, or what challenges them in a lot of ways. So I'm glad you said that. That did actually change my opinion of her in some ways.
I'm just led to that strong moral compass. And some of my issues with Luke is that there's one point that he makes me really disappointed. Is when he's talking to Yoda. Yoda says, I can't do it. Obi-Wan, he's just not going to do it. And he says, I'll do it. I promise I'll do it. And he's, no, he's too impatient. He's too this way. No, I'll do whatever you tell me to do. I promise I'll do it. Right? 5 minutes later, he's like, I'm out.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you just promised you were going to do what they told you to do. And then you just said no. When he leaves and he goes to Cloud City and he's trying to save his friends, what's the result of his actions?
Right.
Loses a hand.
Yeah.
Han Solo is still taken.
Mm-hmm.
He loses a hand and a hand.
Yeah. And he accomplishes essentially nothing through that.
Right.
He fails in the whole thing, which is great for the hero's journey.
Right.
Yeah. He just lied to Yoda and Obi-Wan, who said he would finish his training before he left.
Mm.
He said Yoda said he'll never finish. He said, I will. I promise I'll do it.
Right.
Nope, sorry. No, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. No, I could see that. In some way. For me, I actually like the fact that he failed so hard and that
Oh, yeah.
there was consequences to those actions.
Oh yeah.
And then he learned.
Absolutely. I just hate that he lied.
Yeah. That,
Right. When you promise to do something, are you a person of your word?
yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's a great point.
Integrity of a Jedi.
Yeah.
Right.
Or a trainee.
Right. I'm like, he didn't hold his promise to Yoda and to Obi-Wan.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it cost him dearly.
Yeah.
Which is,
and I'm fine with
yeah.
that. I'm fine with all that. Right. I'm saying there's that one point. I just hate that he lied.
Yes.
That
Right.
He didn't hold up to his promise.
yeah.
You're
for
going to
sure.
promise something, do what you promised to do.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
Sky-
Great take. What was it?
Skylark in the chat asks a good question. She said, Star Wars Santa, have you ever considered movie directing? You would have made the sequels great.
Oh, well, thank you. There's a few things I would have changed. I'll tell you, the prequels would have made more sense if you flipped R2 and 3PO. If you had
Okay.
Anakin build R2,
Yeah.
R2 becomes his companion and goes with him everywhere.
True.
And R2's his buddy. R2 does everything. And had you had Anakin build R2 and use astromechs in your pod racer, it
Yeah.
makes perfect sense.
It does.
Yeah.
And then 3PO is a gift to Padme from Palpatine.
Ooh.
And 3PO has that root command that he cannot translate Sith. I'm like, well, yeah, Palpatine would put that in there.
Right.
Interesting.
You just flip those two, and the prequels get better.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, that does make sense. I could see that being worked in very well and making a lot more sense. The only thing I have heard about why they did C-3PO for Anakin and then R2 for Padme was because instead of like exchanging rings, they like exchanged droids, and that's why they were like had each other's in some ways. But even that is a lot weaker, I think, compared to what you.
No, I like what you just
Yours
said
was a lot better.
from the depth. Yeah. And him having the, how forward thinking that would have been to have a droid in a pod racer or something, because they did them in the ships. But,
Right.
that's why he won the pod. That's maybe why he was able to win, or you could have played that in.
Right.
Yeah.
He was obviously force
Right.
sensitive and talented, but sometimes on a pod racer, you got to like on your X-Wing, you need something to put out a fire. And
Yes.
that would have been cool, actually.
It would have been perfect. And, they're a team, and they win because
Yes.
he built R2, and R2 is superior to these other astromech droids
Yeah.
because he built him.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So good.
The chosen one built
I
him.
like that.
I know. And that's a fun thing, speculating on Star Wars, coming up with their own head canon in a lot of ways.
so
What could make this better? And there's so much of it out there. I love it. And it continues
Me
to
too.
inspire all of us
Me
in
too.
so many
as
ways.
long as it's not done with hate.
Yeah.
I'm fine with like, oh, this would have been cool if they did that. But don't take somebody's joy. That's what I try not to do. I remember
Right.
I'm a very religious person, and years ago, they would listen to a sermon in church, and it was like, don't sap somebody else's joy.
Yeah.
And when you're talking to somebody about their faith, or talking to somebody about something they love, absolutely love. We love Star Wars. Don't steal somebody else's joy.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. And for me, because we are of faith as well here, and I sometimes like to use Star Wars as an example because you can work it in some ways. And also for me, Star Wars is also a great evening. It evens the playing field. Sorry. It evens the playing field a little bit. It feels like there's so many Star Wars fans out there. It's just such a great thing to start talking to people about. And it's something we all kind of understand to a certain degree. So, and I completely agree with you. Do not rob people of their joy. There's enough of that in the world. And also why we enjoy doing this show and talking Star Wars is to bring hopefully joy and fun, a fun take on things. So, and I think you're doing a great job of that as well. So that's a
He
great
does.
point.
Thank you.
A joy straight from Star Wars Santa himself. That's perfect. I love it.
I've never watched one of your live streams and left less happy. I can say that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You do bring
Thank
joy in your live streams, and that's I think it shows through,
Yes.
your enjoyment, obviously, of Star Wars, but just you being with people, you
Thank you.
building the toys and things. I mean, that's pretty incredible. And I think for us, it just, it all, I don't know, we have something in common when we like Star Wars. You just have the common thread maybe. And I think even when and then I find it interesting when you're around people that you disagree with, you can learn so much from those people. You don't have to agree 100% with everyone. And so like maybe Dustin's favorite character wasn't Rey, but yours is, but you guys can still, learn from each other on that. But I guess I got to say that with Rey though, the Rey theme by John Williams. Yeah, you're waiting for it.
I was waiting for it.
One of my absolute favorite musical themes or cues I've ever heard in the Star Wars universe. So that set it off for me.
We're blessed to live in a time where John Williams is composing.
Ah,
How amazing is that? Like there are magical composers throughout human history, Mozart and Bach and things like this, right? But to have John Williams composing during our lives, affecting the things that we have watched throughout our lives, from the Olympic theme, Superman, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, and the list goes on and on.
Yeah.
To live in the era where John Williams lives and he actively composed is epic.
Yes.
Epic.
so
There's
epic.
no way-
Perfectly put.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfectly put. Wow.
Yep.
Wow, that is great. Well, so well said. And since you said your favorite Star Wars character, we do have a little bit of a game to play with you, and it's more just the fact like we would be remiss if we didn't ask Star Wars Santa some naughty or nice questions, and we thought we'd go down the list. We have a couple of people here we've picked out. We're going to rapid fire through a few of these to get your take on who you think would fit into the naughty or nice list when it comes to Star Wars characters. I know, for us here, hopefully we'd all fit in the nice list, hopefully, but maybe we just got to get to know you a little bit better. Maybe since I have poo-pooed on the sequels quite a bit, but I try to have reasons, and I try not to take that joy away from other people if they do like it. But hopefully you don't put me in that list. But we're going to go through these characters here first. So I think Dan's got the first ones, or you got it pulled up, Dan?
Yeah, I got it pulled up here now.
Nice. All right, you want to name them off?
The first one, and I think you can quantify it or qualify it however you think in your mind when you hear these characters, based on your personality and your perspective. First one is Luke Skywalker. We just talked about him.
Well, there's always room on the nice list.
Okay.
People make mistakes. People, they every now and then they lie. Every now and then they do something wrong. But they make the nice list because, as a whole, they're good. And Luke Skywalker is certainly on the nice list.
Okay. Oof.
Fantastic.
Ooh, okay, because he's one of my favorite characters. So, wow.
Look at him. He's wearing green.
I'm wearing, and Yoda.
We haven't got there yet. Whoops, sorry, I didn't zoom in.
But
Okay.
Next one, Dan.
Yep, it is Han Solo, the smuggler
Naughty.
himself.
Naughty.
Naughty.
Now he's the opposite, right? So on the whole, not good. He makes a few good decisions, but only after making the bad decision.
True.
Like he says, "Look, I'm bringing the princess back. I got her back. I'm out. This is your guys' problem. See ya." But then he's like, all right. He comes back, and he saves the day with the Falcon. But overall, he's a scoundrel. He's a liar. He's a cheater. But what about Kanji Club? He owes people money because he's lying and he's cheating all the time.
Mm.
He hasn't learned his lesson. He hasn't told the truth. He hasn't found the right way.
Okay. Wow, that's a hot take for me. I was not expecting that answer, but you know what?
That's why
I'm
you
not
got-
going to refute it.
It makes good sense for sure.
It does make sense.
Yep.
I will ask, have you read a lot of the expanded universe? Just curious.
I've read a good bit of it. I wouldn't say a lot.
Okay.
I've read Fate of the Jedi. I've read, of course, the original Zahn
You did
trilogy.
the Thrawn. Oh, I love
Yeah.
that. That's
Oh,
one
yeah,
of my
yeah.
favorite trilogies, honestly. That
Thrawn's-
personally.
Is one of my favorite, if not my very favorite, author.
Yes.
Timothy Zahn. Just and the new Thrawn trilogies are amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. And then I've read a few of the other expanded universe books back in the day, here and there, but I'm not much of a reader as a whole. But a lot of those books I just didn't connect to me, and I was like, nah.
Yeah, that's fair. It was kind of for me. It was just when I couldn't get enough Star Wars content. I went to like I had to have more. So I found the audio books because I'm not I like reading, but I just don't usually have a lot of time to read. So if I can listen and do something at the same time,
Same.
I love doing that. So I listen
Yes.
to like all the audible or audiobooks
Yes.
in any form really.
I've read a lot that way.
Yeah,
Mowing the lawn or
yeah,
driving to and from Santa appearances.
right.
Anytime I'm on the road, anytime I'm out in the field, we live on a farm.
Oh,
We've got
cool.
8 acres of land. We bale hay out here. We've got bush hogs and all that. Anytime I'm out on the tractor for hours and hours mowing hay or whatever, I'm listening to Star Wars.
Oh man, yeah, it's so good. Yeah, I love it. Oh man, well, a lot of the time when we're doing those things, we're listening to you, like everybody else should be doing.
Thank you.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Wow, that was a hot take. I like that. Next one, Dan. what
Okay,
do
we got a controversial one. Darth Vader, aka Anakin Skywalker.
Ooh. Ooh.
we knew this one was going to be
Naughty.
Naughty.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think we
Right.
saw that one coming.
Anakin for sure. Always naughty. He was on the wrong path the whole time.
Mm.
Except I might give little Annie a break, right? That the
Sure.
boy's on the nice list for
Right.
sure. But once he becomes a teenager and a young adult, from there on, yeah, he's not so much.
Okay.
Darth Vader at the very end, absolutely redeemed. Redeemed Anakin, nice list.
Okay.
So he kind of bookends. He starts good, he
Right.
gets a little rough, and he ends on the right side. Hey, I mean,
There you go. There's always room on the nice list. You have to remember, no matter how naughty you've been, there's room on the nice list. You just find the way.
Yeah.
love it.
Repent.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's perfect. I love that.
All right,
take.
Dustin, you want to say the next one?
Sure. The next one is
Can you see it?
yep. Rey Skywalker.
Nice list.
And I think
A
that's
strong moral compass. She does good. She sacrifices. She does what's good for others, whether it's good for her or not. Nice list.
Nah, that makes sense.
well said. All right.
Even though she's a Palpatine,
Even despite that. Right?
There you go.
Exactly.
that's almost a better point.
Yes.
I think I just
is.
made the case even
Yeah.
more so.
Yes.
Oh man.
All right,
Okay.
fact checker's
perfect.
going to read off the next one.
Leia Organa.
Oh, nice list.
Nice.
Okay.
For sure.
Always.
Yeah, she's
Leia.
princess
Right.
of Alderaan.
She's
Yeah.
she's always got a quick name. She's
Retort?
good at
Yeah.
quick
She
retorts.
is great. She's smart. She's strong. She's bold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just great from all aspects. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. Perfect. Nice. This is great. Next up, we got Dan. Oh, sorry, Dan. I'm
It
throwing you
is
off here.
Mando, also known as Din Djarin.
Oh, that's a fantastic because he starts off being like, "Nope, I'm a loner. I do my thing," and he sees the little kiddo and he's like, "Right." IG-11 says, "Well, we got to kill him." He's
Yeah.
like, "Nope, we're not doing that."
Mm.
Mhm.
And then he goes to turn him in to get his payment for his bounty, and he's like, "I don't like what you're going to do with him, so we're going to take him." So, yeah, Din Djarin, nice list.
Nice list. Oh man, yeah. Man, you just going over that got me excited about Mandalorian again.
Yeah,
The way you
definitely.
explained that was great. Oh man, yeah, that makes sense. I like it.
That's good.
Next up, what about this one? This one might be a little tricky in some ways, but Boba Fett.
Oh, that kid was a jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. See, Boba Fett, sort of the opposite of Anakin, right? Like young Boba Fett, no naughty list, always naughty list. Young Boba Fett, not good. Older Boba Fett, the what is that word?
Oh yeah,
Daimu?
yeah,
Daimyo,
something. I don't
I
even
think
know.
it's the Daimyo.
Yeah, yeah.
Daimyo, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You lead with respect, right? Nice list.
Okay, he
Nice.
he pulled it back there at the end.
Again, because you're people of faith, you have a great story of him, his death, burial, resurrection.
Right.
Actually, yeah.
And after the Sarlacc pit, nice list, Boba Fett.
Very good point.
That's true. He had a totally different or a view on
Rebirth.
life. Yeah,
Mhm.
rebirth. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. I like it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
I hope we get to see more Boba Fett. I feel like he got shorted a
Me
little bit.
too.
Yeah.
What?
Perfect timing.
Oh man, yeah. Because Tamora Morrison he does a great job.
He
I,
really
I think he
does.
knows the character, and I'd love to see him do
Yeah.
more. Sorry, I had to throw that in
Sure.
there
All
because
right.
Sure.
Well, we're going to have to rapid fire
yeah,
a
we
few
do because
here.
we're gonna have to close out here
Yeah,
soon.
we've got Lando Calrissian.
Oh, naughty list.
Okay.
Okay,
No
Wow.
explanation needed.
No explanation needed.
we won't ask.
All right. Baby Yoda / Grogu.
Ooh, yeah, this
Somebody
one.
in the chat asked
Grogu.
about this one.
Yeah.
Nice list.
Nice.
Yeah, Grogu. I think he's going through some PTSD. I think his development is a lot further than what we have seen.
Okay.
I think as a species, they kind of go into juvenile behavior because of it's like a defense mechanism.
Hmm.
We see that with really old Yoda acting like a petulant child, right? Mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Quack,
true.
right?
Mhm.
And he's certainly not a petulant child, but
Yeah.
it's sort of this thing they can put on. And I
Mhm.
think Grogu going into like infantile behavior as a PTSD kind of behavior.
What?
I think he probably talks more and has more abilities
Oh.
than we've seen.
Oh wow. That's a hot take here too.
Fascinating.
I will just say, what about when he's eating the last of the frog people's eggs? That was the only moment I was like, dad mode kicked in, and I was like,
Yes.
somebody needs to discipline this kid.
He does need to, he needed a timeout, right? There's certainly wrong behavior. Stop eating for children.
That's well put.
Very true. Oh dear.
Oh man, but you're right. There's always room for people on the nice list, and so
That's right.
some bad mistakes doesn't necessarily make up the entire year for being-
Exactly.
Wow.
But is there room on the nice list for this next one, Dustin?
Oh, I don't know. We'll have to find out. What about Kylo Ren, Ben Solo?
Ooh, Kylo, naughty, Ben. After he has his little thing with his dad, nice.
Mm,
Okay.
he is redeemed. Yes,
He is redeemed.
We really liked
Again,
Ben.
it's just you
Yeah.
can see it's right the death, and then the
Sure.
resurrection.
Mhm.
When he resurrected, the scars go on. He's
yeah,
remade new.
yeah.
Really, I love it.
Very
that was
cool.
honestly one of the most. He was one of my favorite characters in The Rise of Skywalker. I was just disappointed that we didn't get more of him. Like I really wanted. Once he became Ben Solo again,
He
I was
was
like,
so
oh, he's
cool.
so likable. Like that felt like a great Han
What a
Solo, Skywalker mix. I would have been so great to see more of him. That was the only reason I was kind of disappointed about the Ben Solo movie not happening. Just because I did want to see more Ben Solo, but
Yeah. All right, Dustin.
yeah, I know we got to keep cooking. Sorry,
It's okay. I think this is an easy one based on our
Yeah.
previous conversation. Ahsoka.
Ahsoka Tano, nice list
Okay.
for sure.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had a good. That's fascinating that she's your favorite character. That's really cool.
I love her character arc. Again, she does good. When the Jedi Order treats her terribly.
True.
Right.
Mhm.
She maintains her goodness when she could have become bitter. She's just like, you know what? I could see that this is not the place for me. And she follows the path of light.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Through that. Yeah. That's her character arc is one of the best. I agree, especially
Oh my
through the
goodness.
Clone Wars.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes. All right. This next guy, Jar Jar.
Oh, Jar Jar. He's a lovable buffoon. Nice list
Okay. Yeah.
because he's got a good heart, but he's just, clumsy.
Yeah. Gives all the power to Palpatine, So
Yeah, out of ignorance.
out of ignorance.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you don't subscribe to the Darth Jar Jar theory then, do you?
I love the theory. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But no.
No. Okay.
It would be so great, right? It would be so great. I would love to see that he was actually, an apprentice the whole time.
Yeah.
What an
Yeah.
awesome, like all the pieces are there.
Yes.
Absolutely. It was a great story.
That would have
No,
been such a
unfortunately.
great reveal. Like that would have. I feel
Oh.
like he didn't do it though. I think he got nervous about messing up kids' childhoods. I honestly think that's why he didn't commit to it. But yeah. All right. Sorry.
All right. These next two were from the same show. You want to read them, Dustin?
Yeah. So the next two, we'll do real quick. Cassian Andor.
Oh,
Followed by Luthen Rail.
yeah.
Yeah. We tried making it tough for you. That's why we got
Those
some
are hard.
ambiguous.
Yeah,
ones.
because he's a flat out murderer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cassian,
Liar.
Luthen.
Murderer.
murderers.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just flat out.
Yeah.
For the
Ooh.
greater good.
That's why we want. That's why you can say whatever you want to say
Yeah.
based on your.
That's that was really hard. I got it. Oh,
We can punt it and come
Come
back.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
punt
yeah.
it. Come
I
back.
got. Yeah,
Uh,
now you set my brain. I'm gonna initially say naughty list on
Mm.
both of them begrudgingly,
Okay.
Okay.
but it wouldn't take a lot for an elf to come along and say, Santa, you could put them on the nice. I probably would.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
That's fair. That's perfectly fair. All right. Next one.
Fact checker.
Do it.
Ewoks.
Ewoks, nice
Okay.
list. I mean, I know that cannibals and eat people, but at the same time,
I agree. They're fun.
Yeah. Yeah. They had a few humans.
No, not
No,
that
just-
part.
That's fun.
No,
Fact checker. What are you talking
I
about?
didn't mean that.
besides their eating habits.
Right. It's like the sci-fi. You can't really look into it too much
Exactly.
and
you
stuff.
don't. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
These two go hand in hand. You mentioned them earlier: R2D2 and C3PO.
C3PO for sure, nice list. So naive, pure-hearted, nice list. R2D2 he's got a little bit of a mouth to him. He needs to watch his language,
Hmm.
but nicely.
Nice stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's always saving everybody, even with
Yeah.
that potty mouth of his.
Yeah, don't go to Chopper.
I was gonna actually.
Oh,
I was
dear,
just
no.
about to
Oh,
follow
no.
that up. I was just about to follow that up.
No.
Okay, no.
Chopper's-
Now we need to know. Well, what is Chopper?
He's a mafia, like he's a hitman. Don't mess with Chopper. Naughty list.
Okay.
That's without a doubt.
He'll mess you up right now. Yeah, no, don't Chopper.
Okay. Naughty list for him. All right, and then our last one here. Our last
Yeah.
one.
You want to read it
Yes.
since you are the.
I am
Uh-oh. Don't worry about this one.
Master Yoda.
Naughty list.
Whoa.
He's a liar. He's a liar. And intentional lying. When he had information that could have revealed Palpatine, he was given the information about Palpatine. He knew things that showed Palpatine was clearly bad guy, and he ignored them intentionally. Then here comes Luke along and says, lies to Luke's over and over again. Obi-Wan, the same thing, right? Lying to Luke. And Yoda's got the opportunity to tell Luke the truth, doesn't do it. Yeah. Yoda, Naughty.
Naughty. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Hot
Nice.
take. I was wondering how you're going to go on that. That is very interesting. That is very
Yeah,
interesting.
Liar.
makes
well
sense.
justified. Yeah.
I know a lot of people out there think that the Jedi deserved to fall
Mhm.
for their arrogance and their ignorance and for Yoda's leading. So what's it come out to? I see you're working on the totals
I
here,
did the
Dan.
math here, and we've got out of this list, right? There's more characters than this,
There's
but
plenty.
out of this list, we had 12 nice and 9 naughty.
Wow.
So I think that's a pretty fair,
Yeah.
out of any sampling, you're going to have the good and the bad. And we had one, Kylo Ren. You had a couple of that had redemption arcs, but
Right.
Kylo Ren is kind of different than Ben Solo, at least in what we saw. So I counted them as individuals kind of separately.
Yeah.
I see.
Well, great take. Thank you so much for going through that, helping us to see the joy in the Christmas season, to see the joy in Star Wars, to see how characters can be nice and naughty. We're learning lots of things here. And thank you so much for carving out time for us to be on our show tonight. We really appreciate it. And we just say Godspeed for delivering all the gifts to all the kids and everyone around the galaxy here. So thank you so much for being on. We hope you will come back. Any last words or thoughts from you, Star Wars Sam?
I would love to come back. I've had a great time. I know things, and I would love to share with you guys some of the things that I know. I mentioned I can spoil Mandalorian Grogu pretty much the whole movie for you.
Wow.
And I know things about things that haven't been announced from Lucasfilm yet.
Whoa.
There's lots of behind the scenes stuff that have made it to my to the elves that have been reported to me.
Wow. Okay.
As a party thing, I gave Star Wars Meg the news this morning. I got confirmation that leak on the DVD description of Mandalorian Grogu
Yeah.
is completely made up nonsense.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No truth.
Wow.
We did
No
cover
truth
that
in it.
recently, so that is completely
Yeah.
false. Okay. Hey.
Completely false. Yeah,
That is-
I had that confirmed. I had to reach out and get more information. I was unwilling myself to say one way or the other. I knew, I know the bulk of the movie. I know the outcome of the movie, how it goes, but I hadn't been told those details. They fit with what I know, but I was questioning. So I went back to my source and said, "Hey, have you seen this thing? What's it about?" And
Right.
said, completely made up nonsense.
Wow. Well, your scoops are being had
That's pretty-
tonight. Wow. Thank
Santa
you.
scoops on Christmas Eve here.
Yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
awesome.
That's
There you go.
awesome.
Mhm.
Thank you
Wow.
for that. And
You're excited
You're
for the
very
movie,
welcome.
though. You're excited for Mando.
I am
Grogu.
excited for the movie. I understand what it does and what it's not doing.
Okay.
The intent of the movie, and the one reason that information has been shared to me that I know is so that maybe people can go in with expectations that won't be shattered. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So any expectation that the movie is going to be something more than it is, I'm trying to get the news out, and I've been told, hey, make sure folks know that that's not what this movie is. And I'm
Okay.
trying. I'm trying to let people know we're establishing the characters for the next step. Right, when
Oh.
last we left, Mando and Grogu were at Homestead, floating frogs around.
yeah.
Chilling
Right.
out. We've got to get them from there back engaged and set for the next part of the story. So we get an establishment movie that establishes Mandalorian with a Razor Crest again. He's engaged with the New Republic in some capacity. We see that development, and Grogu is developing more independence. So when we get to the next stage, they're engaged. They have these tools, and they'll be applied. So you got to get them from sitting by the pond to having the right tools to be engaged in the next step of the fight. So this movie is just about setting that up,
Okay.
and we get an adventure. It's a fun adventure. It's not going to move the overall story arc of the Mandoverse. It doesn't push forward Thrawn or any of that.
Okay.
None of that is involved at all.
Gotcha.
There's no Luke. There's no Han. There's no R2 and 3PO. None of that. There's no Boba Fett. There's no
Wow. Okay. So it's
Kalimoto. There's no Tatooine. There's like
Very
none
streamlined.
just very focused on.
It's a focused movie about Rod of the Hutt. Is he going to end up with the Shadow Council, or is he going to end up with the New Republic?
Wow.
Crazy.
And that's the movie. And
Okay.
Imbo is a tool of the Shadow Council. Din Djarin's a tool of the
New Republic.
New Republic. And it's who can get to Rada first, and who can get Rada first, and who can bring Rada back.
Ah, interesting.
That's
Crazy.
right. He's the MacGuffin. He is and there's the adventure ensues. Right.
Hijinks.
Hijinks.
Yeah.
Hijinks ensue.
Yeah. There's
Wow.
tons of adventure involved in the middle. And I know the outcome. I know how it ends.
Don't tell us how it ends. We want to be surprised on that at least.
I can tell you exactly how it ends.
But I'm glad that you're sharing with us to temper our expectations, because we've speculated a lot on this.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it does
That's-
give us a good idea of what we should expect going into it.
Yeah, that's what I was told. Like, make sure folks know that these people are not in it. If you're looking for Luke Skywalker in this movie, he's not in it.
Okay.
He's just not. And then I went back and followed up. What about Boba Fett? What about like Kelly Miller?
Sure. Yeah.
Right?
So you got
no.
the inside scoop. I mean, it makes sense. Santa should be
Santa,
able
yeah,
to,
absolutely.
I mean, he name dropped Mary Poppins earlier.
You did
so he knows
Mary Poppins.
people.
Yeah, you know
I know the
people.
folks.
He has
Yeah,
connections.
I know people. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Oh, man.
And everybody wants to be on the nice list. So they're like, Santa, you put me on the nice list. What if I...
Aw.
That's right.
Oh, I see. So it's kind of a good bargaining tool type of thing.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
In
Brilliant.
a good way. Hey, I'm not saying it's bad. I mean,
yeah.
you just help them along to get to the nice list. You say, yeah. So that makes sense.
Yeah, you leave the door open. You
Yeah.
got a chance.
Speaking of which, I think we'd be remiss in some ways. We have had this guest on the show, and we're going to end with this because we do need to get out of here. But we have had a guest on our show, and I think there's a little bit of history between the two of you. But is there any way that Matt the Moff Rissman could possibly get on the nice list, since you're doling those out tonight?
Well, here's the deal with Matt Risman. Matt Risman's been a guest on my show. Matt sends me fantastic information in Discord. I get information from. I've been in touch with him personally when we've been traveling. Matt bought us dinner one night.
Oh, wow.
Matt's a good guy. He's a really, really good guy who has this naughty side that just has to come out. So there's not much he can do to get on the nice list because the naughty just
man.
comes out despite his goodness.
Okay.
And he revels in it, right? That's the problem. Is that the naughtiness gives him so much joy. Therein lies the problem.
Okay, that's a perfect answer there.
I
and
love
that's-
Matt. I absolutely do.
He is
Fantastic.
great. We love having him on the show as well. Oh man. Well, we have run out of time. We do need to get going because I know you have a lot to get to
Yes.
tonight.
It's bedtime.
That's right.
It has to go to bed.
Exactly. All
And
right.
I got to get those toys delivered.
That's right. You got some work to do.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Well, thank you so much again for being on the show. We appreciate it so much, and we can't wait to have you back. And to everybody watching tonight, again, go like, follow, subscribe, do all the things on his channel. He deserves it, and maybe it'll help you get to the nice list as well. Like hopefully we can. And to you, Star Wars Santa, if you're ever in the area, we would love to meet you in person as well. We live on
We are
Hoff,
going on a road trip next year. That's the plan. We're going to sell the house, and we'll be living in the RV and traveling around to go visit people while we find out where we're going to live.
Gotcha.
So there's a good chance we'll be in your neck of the woods at some point. I would love to meet you.
We would absolutely love that. And
Absolutely.
then we'll do our best even then to get more so on the nice list. So. All right, everybody. Do you guys have anything else? Fact checker,
I
Dan.
think that's it. It's been a
Yeah.
blast. We've been really enjoyed having you on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Look forward to more, and Merry Christmas.
Merry
Yes.
Christmas.
So Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you for watching this Star Wars Santa Christmas Eve special. We hope that you get all the gifts that you're looking for, all the good things that you're hoping for this Christmas. And we just hope you have a very Merry Christmas. And we can't wait to see you on the next episode. Don't forget to always stay on target.